Hey Garrett, I just wanted to give you kind of a quick rundown on where everything is. I know it's kind of busy on my Moodle page, and I try to make it as simple as possible, but with all the links and everything like that, it gets a little busy and complicated. So I'm just going to show you what needs to be done for this week's assignment. If you want, I can do another video on how to do this upcoming week, and if there's something I need to change or make it easier for you in terms of either video or Canvas, just let me know. I'm all for that. So what we have to do for this week is everything is here in the module. So these first two sections right here, these first two pages, this has videos on how to do 7.2 in your workbook. Again, and there's kind of like a lot of links here. If you click on this right here, this is going to give you a PDF for 7.2. So if you open that, it's going to have that, and you can follow along with all of the videos on here. This is a separate video. You don't have to do this right now. This will be for the upcoming week, so we can just save that, and all these videos basically kind of explain what we're doing in terms of this lesson, which is the length of daylight. So that's the 7.2. 7.3 right here is the next section. So same thing, it's just watching a video, nothing really else to it. So what needs to be turned in is on this page right here, and I understand there's kind of a lot going on that I put into this page, so I'll kind of try to explain it out a little better. So if we look at section or number 1 right here, I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit on this. Okay, so if we look at everything that we have here, I'm going to actually log out of the student view. Okay, so I got one more room. All right. So first thing that you have to do, what we're going to do is the length of daylight within 3 cities, and these are the specifications with these 3 cities. So wants us to follow the instructions. So you're going to choose 3 cities. The first one right here is going to be in the northern hemisphere. So really, to make that easy, all you have to do is just pick a city that is in the United States. Any city that you pick will work, so that's going to be one of your cities there. Your second city has to be in the southern hemisphere. So that's anywhere in South America, Australia, Africa, any place like that. So you're going to pick a city there. Personally, I don't know any cities, honestly, in the southern hemisphere, so you can just Google cities in the southern hemisphere, pick one there, so that's going to work. And then your last one, you need to pick a city that is close to the equator. So you just need a city that is going to have a latitude between 0 and 12 degrees. So again, you can just Google cities close to the equator. It's going to give you a handful of options, and then you can just pick one of those. So those are the 3 different types of cities that you need, and you can email those to me, and I'll let you know if they're good. But you just need one in the northern hemisphere, one in the southern hemisphere, and then one that is close to the equator. So after you come up with your 3 cities, that's all you have to do for the first step. So I kind of already explained all this, so we're just going to go past that. So that's your first step, is just coming up with the cities, coming up with those 3 cities. Like I said, you can email me, we'll double check and make sure those are good. So the second part is the last thing that needs to be done this week. Again, there's kind of a lot going on, but kind of to give you a quick overview on this, you're going to complete this Google Sheet right here. So the link of it's right here. If you click on it, it's going to make a copy of it. That needs to be completed. So what you're going to do with each of your cities is you're going to use this website right here, and you're going to figure out the length of daylight for the first day of each month. So we're going to click on, I'm going to show you what the Google Sheets is first. So it's going to pull up here. So we're going to want to make a copy of that, and then this is going to load for us. So the name of our city is going to go here, whatever the latitude is here. This is the day of the year for all of this. So this is actually in your workbook. So all of this was in your workbook, so I just copied that down for you. And that's going to be the same on all 3 of yours. So this is the first city that you're going to have, second city here, and then that already went all the way over there for you. Pretty nice. So with city 1, I'm just going to make up a city and kind of give you an example to kind of go off of. I don't know if it's not letting me change. There we go. So I'm going to pick Monroe, Louisiana, where I'm from, so that's going to be my first city. So I'm going to come back over here. So I clicked on this first link to get that Google Sheet. What we need to do next, we're going to click on this right here, this little link, and this is what we're going to use to help fill out our chart. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to type in Monroe, Louisiana. That's the city, so whatever city you pick you're going to search it here. So we're going to click search, and it's going to pull up for us right here. So this is the results for today, and this is the length of daylight. If you go back and look at your Google Sheet right here, we need the first of each month. So right here, so the first one is January 1st. So where it says date, right here in the top left corner, we're just going to change that to today's date. So let's go with the 1st of January. We're going to click enter, and there it is. So it's actually exactly 10 hours. Pretty neat how that turned out. So we have 10 hours. We're going to come back over here. So we have hh.mm right here, and that's going to let us know. Go right here. We're just going to go 10 hours. So the second part is figuring out the minutes. So we're going to go through and do this with the first of each month. To get the minutes, all you have to do is take the hours, multiply that by 60 because there's 60 minutes in an hour, and then add over how many minutes. So in this case, this is pretty easy. This would be 600. I'll show you one where we kind of have to add on to it. So I'm going to come back right over here. We're going to go to February, hit enter. Has it the other way, so that went over to January. So we need to change this over here. So this is going to be the 1st of January, or of February, my bad. So now this time it's only a minute more. So we're going to come back over here. We're going to go 10:01, so just one more minute like that. So we're going to go through, fill out our chart for this one, your second city, and then your third city. So assuming you have all of that done, we're going to save it. We're going to head back on over to Canvas. So we're going to head back. So your turn in for this, when we get there, here we go. So we're looking at this turn in right here. Click on that, and then this is where you're going to submit it in. So I don't have this in student view, but you submitted things through Canvas for me before. You have your submit assignment, click on that, submit it, and turn it in through there. So that's kind of an overview showing you where everything's at. Again, sorry, I know it's kind of a lot, and I had different fonts on there. I'll try to cut down on that a little bit more moving forward. And so that's what you have to do this week. If this helps, I'll make another video explaining where everything is at for the next, or what you have to do this week for the part 3. So just let me know if you have any questions. If you need a little more time on this, that's perfectly okay. I understand. It doesn't have to be due by tonight. I can give you a little bit more time. It won't be an issue at all. So if you have any questions, just let me know.